Well, here's a little snippet of, as the vehicle warns me to watch the road, of a 2025 Lincoln Nautilus. We own a Lincoln Aviator, so here in Canada, I'm not sure what it's like in the States, probably the same thing. If you need work done on your vehicle, the Lincoln Concierge reaches out to you, and they don't make you suffer. They pick your vehicle up and give you a loaner so that you don't have to be without a Lincoln, which is amazing. And one of the main sellers for me, when Jen bought her Aviator, we looked at all kinds of different vehicles, and that level of service is important to us. So now we're in a loaner Nautilus, and we did drive one of these before we bought the Aviator, and I gotta say, it's a nice car. It really is. It seems like it's a little too much. Like the tech, there's a lot of tech. It's beaking at me just because I'm looking at all the screens, but like this massive screen in the dash and the location of it, it's certainly a different experience than other vehicles. I mean, we just traded in an F-150 after having it for 6 years of trouble-free service. I traded it in on a hybrid Maverick because I'm looking for a fuel-efficient sort of daily driver. And then when we were looking at a vehicle for my wife, it was meant to be the family hauler that could also haul dogs and be something, a little bit special and a little bit, got some quickness to it and some nice amenities. So we did drive one of these. When you compare it to the Aviator, it's not even really in the same league. It's very much a different vehicle altogether. So the Nautilus is nice. It's got lots of storage room. We could have made it work, but it just seemed like it was a bit too techy for me. And Jen agreed. So I'm just driving it to see how I feel. I mean, we're Ford people for sure. The Aviator has proven to be the opposite of buyer's remorse. We're super happy with it. We're happy with the service. It goes like a bat out of hell if you wanted to. It's also quiet and subdued. We got the Reserve with the dynamic handling package and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not even sure what spec this is. I mean, all Lincolns are nicely spec'd out, but I got the cooled seat on, just running over the post office. And I'll tell you, this is a nice vehicle for sure. I think all the Nautiluses, the Nautili, come with a 2-liter EcoBoost, which was an option for me when I bought my Maverick. A little underwhelming from a power perspective for the SUV that we were looking for. This is a surprisingly noisy indicator. I'll give her the beans here. I mean, it scoots okay. Compared to the 3-liter in Jen's Aviator, it's not even close. So, I mean, the amount of miles Jen drives, it's not a lot. The fuel economy hit that you take for 400 horsepower, in our opinion, is worth it. So this car is now, it's the mid-range between the Corsair and the Aviator. We don't need a Navigator. It's too big. It doesn't fit in the garage. It's kind of overkill for the needs of our family. I would actually mention one thing I'm not a huge fan of is this oblong steering wheel. That's not my favorite. I like a traditional round wheel. But if you're looking for something that's luxurious and well appointed with room for 5 and some luggage room, maybe a Nautilus makes sense for you. They're less money than Aviators, a little bit more than the Corsair. Corsair is selling really well, and it makes sense that it does. It's got the same drivetrain as this thing. So all-wheel drive, 2-liter EcoBoost. I think those things make like 250 horsepower and like 270 pounds of torque or whatever. And the Corsair is a smaller vehicle than this, so it would certainly hustle better. But, if you want a little more space, this could be it for you. I mean, we have the air ride suspension in our Aviator, so this vehicle is a little choppy in comparison. And honestly, I think my Maverick drives better than this vehicle, so I don't mean to put it down. It's a nice rig. It's got Blue Cruise. It's got all the goodies that you could imagine, but it just wasn't the right one for us. So here's a little quick look at a 2025 Lincoln Nautilus here in Canada. I would imagine the American version would be very similar. Good screen location. The ergonomics are nice. This like sort of glass volume knob is cool. Like there's some cool features. Panoramic sunroof. It's got a lot going for it for sure, but they're not cheap. So if I'm gonna spend $70 or $80 or $90,000 on an SUV, I think I want more power than this thing offers. It's just, I mean, it does go pretty good. It really does. I mean, that little 2-liter EcoBoost is a fine motor, but it's not enough in my opinion. So I'll quit rambling. Thanks for having a look at a 2025 Nautilus.